Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this doesn't work. You know, they always tell me, don't quit your day job because there's no future for you here. And I have it, and I'm trying to teach a couple of things I know too. And I guess what he's learning is this is hard work. This is literally kind of a nightmare type of a job because, hey, how are we doing? We got 12 by 12 inch tiles that are on the floor, and we're bricklaying them. And unfortunately, even though we put new cement board down, there's a crown in the floor and then a slope that comes back, and then it kind of goes up around the toilet. So when you start trying to lay tiles this big, it's hard to get them all dead on level. So we're working on that. But to complicate it even more, we're going to run some of the tiles off the floor and use these same big tiles on the shower. We've gone through, we put in a new shower device and stuff, and we're going to go through and then finish getting the rest of this floor laid over here, start coming up on the wall, because we're going to come about this far. And then to really complicate it, we got to do a cutout in the wall over here and a cutout in the wall over there. So that way they can put shampoo and things in there, and we need to line it up with the tiles. So that's why I haven't blocked that out. Oh, and we have a pipe in the way too. So this is going to make it interesting, and I need to get this thing done before Wednesday morning. So that's where we're here working. So yeah, this is going to be fun. Now, as far as Earl Thomas goes, okay, the Earl Thomas watch, I know you're sick and tired of it. Are you sick and tired of talking about Earl Thomas?
No.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the key. I understand everybody's like, well, why doesn't Seattle pick up the phone? There's no urgency for Seattle because Seattle doesn't matter when they trade him, they're still going to get whatever they're going to get, and they're going to get the cap relief that they're going to get.
Well, so we're giving up a number 2 pick for him. That's what they wanted all along.
Probably right, but why be in a hurry to appease him and appease the Dallas Cowboys? Especially when you got to play him in Week 3, as Michael Anthony Fitness pointed out in one of his videos.
After Week 3.
And here's the other thing, too, that Seattle may be doing as well. The key in this whole trade is Tedric Thompson. You know who Tedric Thompson is? Nope. Tedric Thompson is the 4th-round draft pick that Seattle had last year, who is going to be taking Earl Thomas's place. Tedric and Earl actually have a really good relationship. In fact, Tedric was talking about when he found out from Earl that he wasn't going to be there at training camp and stuff, that he's been mentoring. They've been watching film in the offseason, things like that. So Earl Thomas is still trying to help mentor the guy that's helping to replace him, which actually says a lot because here's the thing in football. A lot of current players don't like the draft. You know why they don't like the draft?
Because the guy's taking the spot for that's getting paid less money.
Exactly. Because here's the thing. You're a veteran getting a whole lot of money. If I can find a rookie that can do what you do for less money, guess what? You're cut. So Tedric Thompson, right now, Seattle's probably really evaluating him and seeing, don't step on that. Yeah, that's not glued down. And seeing if that can be the guy who can take his place. And so they're going to probably evaluate him for a week or two and say, yeah, he's looking pretty good. We can make it without Earl Thomas. If it ends up being that he looks kind of shaky, then they'll probably try and hold on to Earl Thomas longer. So that key player is how well does Tedric Thompson play in Earl Thomas's spot? And if he does play well, then that makes Earl Thomas more expendable. And thus more likely for Seattle to go ahead and make a trade, because right now it's poisoned. It's getting to the point as being as bad as, say, Dez Bryant and the Cowboys. When you say there's no way in the world ever,
or beast mode after they lost.
Well, right now, like with Dez Bryant, there's no way in the world that, you know, maybe there was some thought maybe we might bring Dez Bryant back, but that's dead. That can't ever happen now. So right now we're about getting to that point with Earl Thomas now, too, because Earl Thomas is definitely alienating himself from the fans and things, and, you know, definitely does not want to be there unless he gets a payday. But at this point, I don't know that getting paid now is going to do it.
They're not doing anything. They said no matter if you're here or not, you're not discussing that contract.
Right.
Anything about the contract. So he's not getting paid.
It's just ugly all the way around. It's just ugly. So with that being said, I got to get the rest of these tiles put down here on the floor and start running up here on the wall. And then I've got to go back home and finish getting those pieces ready for E2 Blue. I should have pulled that Samuel L. Jackson on him. No way, Negro. That ain't happening. A curved bench. I mean, what? The things people ask me to do, I would just for once like to have just one job that's easy. Can I have just one? Everybody always comes to me with the impossible stuff. Well, anyway, I'm going to get this done so that way I can enjoy some of this weekend and talk about my Dallas Cowboys. I'm Mark Holmes with
Excellent Fitness.
And it's now football season.